So here we are, Roger, and you are showing us some distortion-based things, yes?
Yeah, right. I have silly ideas and I'm so crazy. And in 2018 I built this unit. It's only a prototype. It's a distortion amplifier. You can use it for everything. You can make everything in fine or ugly noises. This is the first station to make the first harmonics. Second station to make anything for changing the frequency. You can change the bias for the tubes. And there's a dynamic stage like a compressor or a limiter. Here you have your switching choke resonance frequency. You can make everything is in all ways in a small or in a wide way like a normal parametric equalizer. This is the output stage, standby of bypass, output pot for low or high level, and here's a tone cut, a really simple tone cut like a guitar. If you have too many noises and a high frequency, you can cut it away. That was the idea, but it isn't able to finish this. It is point-to-point wiring with 3 German tubes,
Wow.
older stuff, and it's running well.
Is this like the biggest guitar distortion pedal you could possibly get? It looks incredibly impressive.
It looks so. But I think about I can build a bigger one in the next years because I changed the size. This was a big one, the prototype, and now I show the holy grail gray unit. It is gray, like the old German gray stuff from the studios. It's the same function. You can separately change the noise and the distortion from the highs, for the mid and the lows. You can change the harmonics, odd or even harmonics, more or less. In this knob, you can mix it dry or wet. And you have not enough distortion or noise. You can go the tube a little bit hotter, hot or cold. It's the biasing of the tube. That's my new product, and it's finished this year, and it's been in 2 months in market.
So this is basically a distillation of everything in this box.
Really
Shrunk down to here.
Right. I reduced the knob in a simple way, so it is better to use it for the recording engineer. That's the way for the API 500 model rack.
Does it have to have more power than a usual 500 series module? Because I'm guessing it still has tubes inside, yes?
This one has really one tube. It's not a fake, it's a really tube inside. It's a very old German tube from the 60s, and I have a big stocket of this tube, so I can build many of these pieces.
Wow, that's a great thing to have, because they're so hard to get hold of now.
Yeah, today, in these days, it's very hard to become anything.
And they're going to be available soon. Roughly what price?
The price is about 1,500 euros. And it is able to bring it in market in 2 months.
Excellent. And while we're here, what other products do you have here?
I have a lot of products. In the past, I built a lot of filters with something like this. This is a microphone amplifier for ribbon mics. You see a ribbon mic, a classic BBC mic, a Coles.
4038.
Yeah, you know this.
I used to have one. I regret selling it. It was the most stupid decision I made, I think, getting rid of my Coles.
Yeah, you can buy it back. It's yours. Yeah.
I don't think I can afford it now.
Okay, no. And the special things of this microphone preamps, you have 3 equalizers. One for the high. It's a Baxandal filter. The same for the low end. And you can put out of the bass and the noises in the deep frequencies, and in the middle you have the parametric equalizer to change the middle, and an impedance control pot to change the impedance with the resonance of the mic. The gain pot goes up to 59 dB, and if you want, there's inside a jumper. You can stack it out of on 76 dB if you want.
Wow.
All things are in the market. The other ones are normal filters, 3-band filters with Baxandal and a middle parametric. And this one is a new product of this year. It's a Tilt Boxx EQ with a tilt equalizer. Nobody knows. Look at my side. I declare the function of this way. You have in the top a Boxx EQ, in the bottom Boxx EQ, in the middle a Tilt Boxx. A Tilt EQ, and it's very simple to use, and you can sell it in the market.
So the tilt has got a plus or minus. How many dB does it tilt?
The tilt is plus minus 5 dB, and it's more than enough. You don't need the end position of the pot, be sure.
And what are the end points of the tilt, or is it across the whole audio band?
It's across the whole audio band, and you can change your middle frequency from 500, 700, and 1.1 kHz.
That's the balance point.
That's the balance point of this filter, yeah, right.
Brilliant. And roughly how much do these go for?
This goes for 700 euros.
So is all your stuff destined for 500 series racks?
Yeah, that it was. Thank you.
Excellent. Many thanks.
Danke. Many thanks. See you again. Bye bye.